All right. Good morning, people. Good morning, everyone. Let me just make sure you guys can hear me all good. We're back on the laptop setup. So let me just make sure you guys can hear me all good. We're back on the laptop. All right, cool, awesome. What's going on, YouTube fam? Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Apologies about the slight echo. I am in my new place, which is still pretty unfurnished. So there's a little bit of an echo, so apologies. Let me just let everyone in on Zoom. Alright, cool. I don't even have my spare screen, so we're doing this all off one screen today. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. Zoom guys, welcome back. YouTube fam, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday today. What's going on, Zoom guys? Welcome back. Can everyone hear me? Yep, cool.
Recording in progress.
All right, let's have a look. See what we got. See what we got coming on for the day here on gold. Gold and copper, I should say. The exact date for the US election is Tuesday the 5th of November. Tuesday the 5th of November, man. We got gold ripping some all-time highs again. Let me just move the zoom out the way. Yeah, we got gold ripping some incredible all-time highs again. Some absolutely insane moves to end the month on gold. Just a crazy close yesterday, breaking back above. Let me have a look at the GC daily, the futures daily, breaking back above all-time highs that we spoke about in the London session yesterday, buying up into that with the news, and now we are back printing new all-time highs, about 500 ticks since yesterday and into today, which is, yeah, absolutely wild on gold. Absolutely wild, just non-stop all the way to the moon, which is good when you're trading breakouts into that. You know, you're taking all these breakout trades into all-time highs. It's fantastic. But now you're back at the all-time highs. In terms of trading London, you're going to need to see it pull back, create some liquidity before continuing to buy. Pretty much. Like, what did Asia do today? I haven't really had too much time on the charts today, unfortunately. Let me just have a look at what Asia did. I don't know if any of you guys on Zoom managed to catch many Asia trades. There was kind of a play there. He came down. You can see he came down, grabbed the lows, held support, but then this 30 closed aggressively back bearish. So you probably would have been looking to get out that position there. Then you kind of grabbed lows, broke above again. So there was buys around 5:30, 5 a.m. London time-ish. But yeah, other than that, gold has just been on a phenomenal run, which, you know, unfortunately for the London session is going to make it pretty difficult for us to trade. So we'll be having a look at some other things today, because as long as gold's at these all-time highs, you know, we need to see stuff like this. We need to see pullbacks and liquidity. You know, we need to see these, you know, you print an all-time high, you pull back and create a massive range, fantastic, then we get our next trade. So now that we're printing these all-time highs here on gold, Great, we need to pull back, create a range, create some liquidity, and then boom, then amazing. Then we can look for some real plays. And to be honest, it's very likely going to take like a few hours on gold. Let me just skip this. Where are we? Let me have a look. Copper had a nice couple of setups within a tradable range. Gold has been difficult. Yeah, I've been seeing that, man. Even yesterday, copper had a much nicer push than when we tried to buy gold. If we had bought copper, copper ended up having a fantastic move. So yeah, today, guys, in gold, I'm not going to be shorting gold because gold's at all-time highs. Daily's closed bullish. I'm not going to be trading against this. So if I do want to be buying gold, I need to see some ranges created over the next, like, honestly, 2 to 3 hours at least. You know, something like this. Create a range, just grab some lows, fantastic. Then I can just buy up into them highs. So that's what we really want to see here. We want to see it find some resistance, pull back, create some liquidity, and then, you know, towards maybe US session, we can look for some more buys to re-grab them all-time highs. So given that gold's going to be pretty untradeable for the London session anyway, we'll take a look at copper, and we'll break down some other markets here as well. So anything that anyone else is looking at, feel free to send it over, and we'll dive into everything else as well. Yeah, it was a big New York push yesterday on gold. Copper actually.
It's huge, eh?
Yeah, massive, man, massive. I was fast asleep.
It's just the thing is though, like, you've got no targets. Like now you have, if it comes back down, you know, you can target the previous highs.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I was watching yesterday? I was like, well, yeah, okay, if it breaks there, it could break the high, for example, and, you know, a couple of pips, but then,
Yeah.
like, there's no targets, you know. It's just,
Nah.
it's just never been like that before. You don't know where it's going to go.
The only place buying it was here.
Yeah.
Because you had this target, but then as soon as you rip that, you know, once you start coming into here, like, nah, there's no trades. There's definitely no trades. Up here, there's no. Here there is, because you're buying into this liquidity. Here, here, and here. Nah, I agree, man. You're buying into no man's land. It's like, yeah, you could just keep ripping all-time highs and continuing the crazy push up, or you could easily just start to find some resistance from all the profit taken and have aggressive pullbacks. So it's like you can't really win at all-time highs.
No.
Yeah, you just need to wait for them decent pullbacks, you know, good ranges like this, grab the liquidity, and then the continuation. So like gold right now, yeah, you need to create a big nice range like that, pull back, and then fantastic.
Absolutely, Sean. I'm on the 1 minute.
BTC will have a look at Bitcoin, man, for sure. Yeah, time to drop down to 1 minute. Yeah, definitely. Gold's squeezing the likes of reversal traders. I mean, anyone who's short in gold, I think reversal traders is a understatement for just a bit of a fucking idiot. Anyone who's selling gold at all-time highs is very silly. Never short gold at all-time highs because it can just keep ripping and ripping and ripping. The only people shorting gold at all-time highs are the ones who keep missing the very simple continuation buy trades. They're the only ones that keep trying to short all-time highs or trying to trade up here because they miss these very easy, obvious trades. And then by the time price gets up here, they start revenge trading up here. Whereas if you had just taken the breakout trades we've spoken about this week, you know now you're all-time highs, you're sitting on your hands. Anyone who's selling here is because they have fear of missing out, that they couldn't get the easiest trade, which was the continuation buys. So for me, any shorts on gold is aggressive, very aggressive. Even for an intraday scalp, it's like, yeah, you could maybe justify it, but yeah, for the big reversal traders who are trying to take more longer term, like 100, 200 plus tick short trades, yeah, they're gonna get squeezed out, and they deserve to get squeezed out. It's very almost borderline revenge trading / gambling to try and short gold when you're ripping these all-time highs for more of a big swing trade. But yeah, I agree. I do think a lot of people would have been trying to short it. maybe I would have been one of them people a couple of years ago trying to short gold because I missed the clear trades up, and by the time you get these highs, and I go, oh, damn it, I've missed this. Let me start taking up shorts, and you creep up like this, and the way this price action creeps up, it almost gives you like a sort of incline as to, oh, this actually might be finding some resistance. Let me try and short it. Let me try and pull it back, and then you look back and you go, well, you were just breaking above a level of resistance, pushed higher. You know, you see this big rejection, bearish closure. Oh, cool, maybe it's time to go short. Again, you miss this clear opportunity to go long because you're so focused on shorts. Same again, your resistance, you break out, you see this bearish close, you try to jump in shorts. Again, you miss this buy again. So the price action of this creeping up here, it does bring in a lot of people trying to jump in shorts. And then what do? You just keep creeping high, and everyone keeps getting squeezed out all day long. Even now, you know, you've thrown this rejection. If you try and jump in shorts, well, what have you done every other time you've thrown a rejection to the highs today? You've just ended up creeping all the way back up. So the price action almost does kind of give you little false hopes of, oh, maybe it's time for a pullback. And you get too glued to the shorts, and then you miss these beautiful continuation plays. Loving a continuation trade. Yeah, it's very simple, you know, when gold is at these all-time highs, when there's liquidity and targets above to trade the breakouts. It's been really, really nice. You just do have to be patient and wait for price to start pulling back to give you them good breakout trades. Their primal gambling instinct, yeah, 100%, yeah. If it's overextended, it will go down, yeah. Overextended, 30-minute rejections, and they'll try to go short and just keep creeping up and up and up. Yeah, that's why you love gold levels on gold, because it is just so simple. You look back and you're trying to short gold, and you look back and you go, why was I trying to short gold? You found support again, you found support again, and you'll probably do the same again here as well. And then from down here, great, it will go long. But people short, price pushes down into this level, people try and jump in shorts, you hit this resistance and continue pushing up, and then people go, damn it, why was I trying to short gold when I could have easily just followed the trend and been very, very nicely up. The spread's big on copper. I only trade copper on futures, so I'm not too sure, man. I only trade copper on futures. I don't trade copper on any CFD exchange, man. Only on Top Step. Top Step and personal for me on futures on copper. But let's have a look at copper. Copper did have, let me just make sure you guys can see my screen. Apologies, I've only got my one screen here today. I'm bringing my proper setup down over the weekend. Cool, you can see my screen. But yeah, copper had a crazy move yesterday in the London session, actually. Here, it was absolutely ridiculous. These were our liquidity levels. And in literally, and I don't know if it was news, where are we? I was watching this when I got back as well. In 10 minutes, copper ripped 115 ticks, which is absolutely huge for copper. Absolutely huge. And you came up and you grabbed all of these liquidity levels that I've been trying to trade into, which is quite unfortunate. But, you know, to try and catch that move is pretty aggressive. But to see it have such an aggressive rip up and then rip back down, to me, this almost looks like a nice liquidity grab of these highs to come down towards this next target, which is all the way back down here on gold. Sorry, on copper. So you've grabbed these highs, you've grabbed these highs. So liquidity's been taken here on copper. Anyone who was short here on copper, stops are going to be above either here or here. They've been stopped out. Anyone who's short in copper here, stops are going to be above there. They've all been taken out. So now that we have grabbed this liquidity, we do still have this overall daily level up here. However, to me on copper, on more of a higher time frame kind of outlook, this to me, if we could hold this resistance, hold this sort of massive, gigantic left shoulder, head, right shoulder, we have very nice targets for copper to continue pushing down into here, which from here to here, as an overall outlook for the rest of the week, that's still a very nice 100+ tick trade. And with the way that yesterday did actually close, yeah, look at that. It's a huge, I mean, the daily's still pretty difficult because it is doing absolutely nothing. But this is a very, very huge rejection to the highs. You've grabbed the highs, but you've also grabbed the lows. You're finding support and you're finding resistance. But on an intraday time frame, to me, copper obviously looks much nicer than gold right now. And if I had to take a trade on copper, was this? You have a nice push down today in Asia. Yeah, you did. I don't know if you guys on Zoom shorted copper today, but that was actually a pretty nice trade. to come down into that support. 40 ticks. Did anyone on Zoom catch that trade? Let me have a look. I haven't had a chance to catch up on Discord today. Apologies.
No, I don't look at copper, I'll be honest.
Come to the dark side now.
Yeah.
Let me have a look at the copper chat.
I
Anyone
know.
catch copper? Oh, you got the buys, Sean. Nice. After grabbing the lows. Yeah, Sean, you got
dark
the
side.
buys. Nice. Oh, you get the sells and the buys, Sean. That was very nice, man.
Fucking hell, Sean. Leave some trades for us.
I know, leave some for us, man. Jesus. We're
She's
supposed to be friends
just
here.
greedy. Yeah, I didn't see a signal in the group either, to be honest.
No, I didn't. That was nice though. That was really nice. You came up, grabbed the highs, closed bearish, so you could have shorted this 3 a.m. candle to come down into the lows. 40 ticks. Then once you grabbed the lows, held support, yeah, buys again. Very, very nice trade, Sean. Very nice trade, man. Stay with gold, leave copper liquidity to me. That was a very, very nice trade. A very, very nice trade. Is that the lows we spoke about in the no, I think we spoke about these lows in the Asia market call today. But yeah, pretty much today on copper, we can see we're kind of creating some liquidity up here now. So what I would like to see on copper is a little pullback, come up and squeeze these highs before looking for something like this. That's kind of my thought process here on copper. Therefore, we're going to make this our new liquidity level, and we're going to get this hourly. We still got time. Previous hourly, grab the lows, close bullish, close bullish. Why is this candle bullish but pushing down? What's going on there? That's a very strange looking candle. 15, I don't drop lower than 15. If we were to long copper up into here, 16 ticks, not bad, not bad. I do really like probably this level actually. Get rid of this. There's a high chance that if you grab these highs, you're also just going to grab these. So we do have some potential squeezes higher on copper today for London before seeing that overall bigger short. You guys on YouTube, drop a little like for the stream. I don't know where everyone is today. Everyone's sleeping in today. Everyone's taking NFP week off. Which, what do we have today? Sammy's asleep on the couch as well. That's saying something. Sammy's not trading today. We've got non-farm employment changes. We got advanced GDP, 12:30 London time, which is going to be very big. And then tomorrow we got core PCE price index, employment cost index, and unemployment claims. And then on Friday we do have NFP and PMI as well. So we got some big days upcoming. Yeah, NFP this week and elections next week. Yeah, we're coming into some pretty crazy times. If you've never traded an election before, it's a pretty historical event to trade. Last time I traded US elections was when I was in Poland. I was traveling and trading around Poland, which I do have I remember. I think we took some big gold trades as well. Where is it? We're going some serious back in time now. I was in Poland. Where was I? I was in Krakow. That's where I was. I was in Krakow in Poland. I stayed up till some crazy late time trading the US elections. Where is it?
Seen a good statistic yesterday that with elections, US elections, you'll always see like a rise all the way till the election day. Then it drops like on average 30%.
Yeah, it's crazy.
For that week.
Yeah.
But then it builds back up, you know?
Yeah.
Whether it's going to happen like that this time around, I don't know.
Yeah, I was trading it in Krakow Old Town the 4th of November 2020. Look at that. On a solo grind.
Solo
grind. How was it? It was a bad time to trade? Not necessarily a bad time to trade. It was definitely a time to be more observant than necessarily actively constantly looking for positions. Would I trade the actual US election date itself? Not on a personal account, no. No, I wouldn't. No, not on a personal account. I'm profitable and make money out of trading, but I still lose funded account after breaching rules. Is that normal? Do you lose funded accounts? Yeah, I lose funded accounts sometimes, man, for sure. Sometimes the drawdown rules can be too tight on it. It depends on your style. Sometimes, you know, I could get stopped out in a position because I hit like a drawdown rule on a funding firm, but can hold it on my personal a little bit longer. Yeah, definitely, it can be normal, man. You just kind of have to adapt. You know, the way I trade my personal and the way I trade on funded accounts are two very different styles. On funded accounts, I have to be more lenient. More precise with my entries, whereas on personal, you know, I can let my trades breathe a little bit more. But yeah, it's normal, man. It's normal. But it's just, yeah, it's kind of two different styles. Like if I'm trading personal, you know, I'll trade the 30-minute higher. If I'm trading funded on top step, you know, I'm typically scalping the 5 to 5 minute and specifically waiting for volume to come to me, because I don't want to get stuck in ranges and low volume. But I mean, if you're blowing like loads, you know, it's probably something to work on, especially if people are, you know, losing loads of funded accounts and they try and go to personal and thinking going to personal is going to solve their consistency rules. And if you do it that way around, it's not necessarily the best thing to do. You know, you want to be consistent on what you have. But most of the time, you know, most people go wrong on combines is because they're doing usually emotional decisions and emotional mistakes because they're in like a challenge. Like trading's never a challenge. You just trade the way you trade. You know, if you're trading personal and you know you're up, like on a funding account, say you need 3,000 to pass, and on a personal you're up 2,500, you're not going to think to yourself, oh, I need to make an extra 500 to get that 3,000. Whereas on a funding firm, a lot of people do think, oh, if I just make that extra 500 today I could be a funded trader. So you start forcing trades that don't really exist. Whereas on personal, obviously you don't do that. But you want to treat these funding firms completely neutral. You know, you want to be trading the charts, not trading based off where you are at in, you know, in a combine. Whether you're in profit or you're about to hit daily loss limit, you just want to trade the exact same way you would normally trade. Yeah, 9 times out of 10 when I lose because of emotions. Yeah, 100%, man. Me too. Most of the time.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, it just takes years to gain the real consistency, you know, so
100%, man.
Just have to journal and write everything down, right? And read or over.
And they never go, really. The emotions from trading never really go. You just learn to make the same emotional mistakes less. But I think everyone still makes, you know, even top professional traders will still make emotional mistakes from time to time. You just want to be making them less. And the biggest thing for me is like recognizing when I am feeling emotions and just feeling emotional and just being okay with accepting that and coming back the next day. Especially like today, you know, gold's ripping all-time highs. If you want to say to yourself, well, that's fine, it's ripping all-time highs. For whatever reason, maybe I didn't get these big pushes. That's okay, I can accept that. I'll come back tomorrow when I don't have fear of missing out, or in a couple of hours, and come back on the chart with that neutral mindset.
When you lose the trade, do you close the laptop?
No, not always, man. No.
Revenge trade?
I sit there and do some serious revenge trading. Yeah. Nah. If I lose a trade because I did something stupid, then that's probably, I don't deserve to be on the charts that day. But if I just lose a trade just because the markets just didn't really, like yesterday, for example, I lost the trade in the London session. I kept on trading for that rest of that day and still had a green day. But yeah, definitely, I could sometimes take Maximum I would like to take is like 2 losses in a row. Then I'm 2-3 losses in a row, and I'm pretty much out. But like 1 loss, yeah, I'll keep trading, yeah, for sure.
No, that was a genuine question. So
Yeah, no, it's a good one, man. Been working on some great exercise of trading emotions that I've found super helpful. Yeah, nice, great. You got to share some, man. Got to share some for sure. Have alerts set and popping out for lunch. Yeah, nice one, Sean. Take it easy, man. How do I mark on liquidity levels? I mark on a nice bearish close there on copper. Let's see if we're going to find some support down here. I mark on liquidity levels based on it not grabbing highs or lows before the real move. So liquidity levels that we have been watching on copper for the past week were here and here. And this is nothing to do with daily highs or lows. This is simply to do with, here's a level of resistance where you haven't re-grabbed the high before this big push down, therefore that's going to be your liquidity level. If copper is going to have a big move down, exactly the same as gold, you're very likely going to come up and grab the highs and then have the real big push. And if you don't do that, you know, same as here, anyone who's selling here, stops are going to be above that high. Look at these perfect resistance levels, even here, came so close to these highs but never really re-grabbed anything before this push down, therefore that becomes your liquidity level. That's where everyone's jumping in shorts, their stops are above here. Everyone jumps in shorts here, stops are above here and here. Therefore, they become your liquidity levels. But no, it's nothing ever to do with daily highs and lows. I don't take into consideration daily highs and lows, session highs or lows. I do my, not that that's necessarily wrong, I personally do my liquidity levels based off finding levels of resistance where price hasn't re-grabbed the highs. So to the downside here on copper right now, the reason I have this low marked on down here is because look how many times you've bounced off this support without grabbing the lows. So any rejection from this area here, you bounce off here again, people are going to have some stops just below this support. Therefore you can delete the zone, keep it clean, and just mark on that level there. Then this could become a liquidity level, which I do think today could give a really nice short. I think it give a really nice short. That's probably my main trade of the day that I'm looking for. This, I mean, I wanted these whole buys up here, but it came yesterday in like 10 minutes. It was crazy. I'll post it. Yeah, definitely, Craig. Yeah, I'd love to see it, man. I'd love to see it. You guys on YouTube, drop a little like for the stream. Let's get these numbers up here. Look at this perfect Wi-Fi in the new place now. Beautiful.
yeah, how is the Wi-Fi there now?
It's amazing, man. I just got it sorted yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, it's good.
That's good. So it was just the other place, it's just a rubbish area for Wi-Fi, was it?
Yeah, back up in the Sunshine Coast was awful. Yeah, it was awful.
If.
That was a light bulb moment. My key areas have been daily highs and lows, not liquidity grabs. Yeah, well, good to hear, Brad. You've taken something away from the stream today, man, which is what it's all about. We'll definitely run over more of that on the retreat as well, man. So definitely remind me to talk about that. We'll definitely get that going. How are you facing feeling of revenge trading? Like I say, you know, it happens from time to time. I'm not perfect. I definitely sometimes get emotional, maybe feel like I'm revenge trading, but I don't realize I'm revenge trading. If I know that I'm revenge trading, then I'll try and get out as quick as I can and accept that emotion and move on. The only time I'll revenge trade unintentionally is if I'm too zoned in on a certain time frame that's just chopping and I zoom out and be like, okay, cool. There was nothing there. What the hell was I doing? But do I ever revenge trade? You know, like for me here, you know, if I was in the charts yesterday trying to get these shorts and for some reason, even though it gave plenty of opportunity, for some reason I didn't get this whole push down and I jump on the charts and prices down here. I don't then revenge trade. I just go, nah, it's what it is. Massive push down. I didn't get it because I wasn't on the charts or I was busy with family or I was doing blah, blah, blah. That's fine. I'll just accept that that's a big push. And 9 times out of 10, when you do have these big pushes, you end up creating aggressive ranges. Therefore, there's no need for me to try and trade that. So I don't revenge trade, you know, after a big move up like this very often. Just because I know that if you have this huge move, well, that's probably the move done. I'll come back again in like 2 hours and I can guarantee you I'm going to get my next trade. And you always understand your next trades are right around the corner. So rather than trying to force it, taking a loss, and then always trying to chase your tail, sit on your hands, come back in 2-3 hours, I can almost guarantee you there'll be a nicer, cleaner opportunity than sitting on the charts and trying to revenge trade a big move. Aaron, what's one thing you wish you... sorry, let me read your question, man. Hey, Aaron, what's one thing you wish you knew when you were starting trading that would have accelerated your trading? Simplicity and psychology. You know, when I first started trading, people always used to emphasize the importance of trading psychology. But when I started trading, I never really cared about trading psychology. All I really cared about is knowing some sort of secret technicals or the most in-depth technical analysis. Now, the way you guys see me trade is just, you could call it support, resistance, and liquidity, and you can trade very profitably just doing that. So if you can trade profitably just doing that, well, then the hardest part comes from understanding ourselves and our emotions. And doing lots of things off the charts that are going to help that as well. But the biggest thing is, the biggest thing for me as well is patience. Patience as well. Patience, realizing that the markets don't move as quick as we may think. We don't have to be in every single move that the market prints. We just have to be in the ones that fit our plan. So it's just, chart time. Chart time, you know, making the same mistakes and learning from them quicker, which also comes from journaling. Like, I didn't journal for quite a long time, so I never really knew what I was doing wrong. So therefore you can't improve. And I would also treat it like a business and trade from a perspective of, I want to get good at trading, not I want to make XYZ money. The money will follow in trading, but I want to become the best trader I can. Therefore, I'm going to do these steps and ignore the money, focus on the charts and calling good moves, and eventually the money will follow. It'd be my things, man. A lot of the things that do take you from being inconsistent to profitable over like the years isn't necessarily like the most, you know, over like 6 to 7 years of trading, you don't by year 7 know so many technicals that you were missing. You just learn to see the same moves over and over and over again. You know, my technicals throughout the years, if anything, I've got simpler, because I understand knowing loads of technicals is actually detrimental to most people's success in trading. The more you know, the more you hesitate, the more you fuck up. Realizing you're not always going to get a trade when you're looking at the charts. Yeah, 100%. It's very key, Brad. Very, very key, man. But as long as you do know that there will be some good trades in your time zone 2 to 3 times a week, fantastic. Yeah, no worries, James. Have you watched Silver Futures? Nah, not really, man. I never really watched Silver. I mean, if anyone is looking at it, we can definitely have a look at it. What is the Silver? Is it Silver Futures? No, I don't really. Let me just look at the currency one. I've not really looked at silver. I have briefly looked at it before, but I don't think I like the way it moves. I think copper does move nicer. Let's have a look at Nasdaq. How did Nasdaq close here? I know Nasdaq's been in some pretty crazy daily ranges. Ooh, wait, where are we? It's the weekly, sorry, daily. You did finally break out on Nasdaq, came down, grabbed the lows, rebroke the highs, pushing higher on Nasdaq, coming close to them all-time high regions. So got a pretty decent breakout of Nasdaq for the first time this week. That was actually an incredible clean push yesterday. Look back at Nasdaq, that was absolutely beautiful. Look at that. That was phenomenal. And you had a clear target up here as well. It's always so clean in hindsight. That was a beautiful move. What time was that? About 2 p.m. London time, New York session. Incredible push. And that's an absolutely huge trade. You trade that at one contract, it's a huge move. Very, very nice. What's gold up to? Is gold pulling back? Yeah, this is nice. Gold's pulling back, which is good. If we want to see some trades on gold, we want to wait for it to find some support probably down here. So what we want to see is, like, you know, price coming down, See like an hourly close, nice and doji, grabbing some lows, holding some support, and then fantastic. Then we can look at some longs. Something like this. Grab some lows, hold support, and then boom, there we can go along. I still think it's probably going to need a little bit more time. A little bit more time. Turning into a psychology session today, though. It's good. It's good.
So you talk about Nas when I go make a coffee?
Oh, did you miss it?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
I had an absolute beautiful yesterday.
I just had a loss there now.
What were you?
You. I'll send it in, you know. Motherfucker. How the fuck did I just rip down? There you go. You can ridicule me.
Let's have a look.
Bastard.
That looked quite nice, actually. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I reckon you'll give that a second chance soon.
Yeah.
I reckon I'll get back to there. What you want to do is you want to do this.
It works for someone. Well, didn't work for him now.
Like Alan's calling people out.
Can you see the can you see that play for you? The
Yep. Favorite setup. It's my favorite setup. Trendline liquidity on gold. Yeah. Yeah, you do. I mean, you're building up for a lot here. You know, I'm not gonna be selling it, but it does look like we need to come down and grab some liquidity below a lot of these levels before seeing that continuation. But I just don't want to sell it. If I sell it after I've said everyone shorting gold is an idiot, you guys won't be very happy. Yeah, you got some trend lines. I did here, bounce. This is a nice pullback though. This is a really nice pullback. Grab the highs, close bearish. Nice little dip lower there. 32 ticks. That's pretty good. This is going to become a liquidity level if you do reject from here as well. Is copper moving? Gold's moving quite nice. Is copper moving? Let's have a look. 15. Yeah, copper's having a nice dip down as well. If we want the copper sells down into here, I will wait for the hourly to fake out though, because that previous hourly was very strong. You know, you got a really nice morning start, aggressive push up. You have re-grabbed the highs, so if the hourly on copper can get back below here, that would be my next sell. That would actually be a really nice trade. We won't tell you on it. Alright, deal. Might sound dumb, but does London open at 6 or 7 p.m? It's not a dumb, no such thing as a dumb question, man. Around 8 a.m. London time, which is coming up in about 17 minutes. 17 minutes, man. No such thing as a dumb question.
Don't think there is in trading, is there?
Sorry, man?
Don't think there is in trading, is there?
No. Unless I have a sell position drawn up and someone says, are you in a sell? Then that is a dumb question.
Yeah.
I'll draw this up, so I'm like, are you long on copper? Like, I don't think so.
Oh, you didn't tell me you were in the short.
Share your ideas, man. 900 away from passing my second combine. Much appreciated. Good work, man. Take your time with it. Don't force it. It's NFP week this week. The most serious question of all: when Lambo? Lambo soon. How much is the cheapest Lamborghini in Australia? I bet it's absolutely ridiculous. At least 200-300, I would say. Let's have a look. cheapest one in all of Australia is, and it's going to be a pretty ugly one as well, 129,000, or a Gallardo for 165, but I do not like them. The cheapest, nicest looking Lamborghini is, I don't like Gallardos, yeah, Gallardos. Should I buy Bitcoin? Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Cheapest one we can get a Huracan for 350,000. We get Huracan 350. I think I've got a little bit more work.
It's not worth the money.
No, it's really not.
It genuinely isn't.
350,000 for a, yeah. Alad's banned from car sales, but everyone else can have a look.
Ah.
You're banned.
Oh yeah, I am banned. I can't comment, you know. Can I see it on this though?
Yeah, I feel like it, yeah. It's not very practical for Australia. There's a decent dip down here on copper.
What the fuck? I'm blocked on my laptop as well.
You got a Tesla? Nah, I don't have a Tesla, man. I was hiring a Tesla for a couple of weeks. I was gonna get about Alex said no. Get it, man. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Where's my Bitcoin chart? Is this my Bitcoin chart? Yes. Ooh, look at that. Bitcoin coming back to them all-time highs. This is what we spoke about. This is pretty easy, to be honest, looking back in hindsight. The only place I would have bought it, though... why can I not track that? Oh, whatever. Yeah, come back to them all-time highs. Looking back in hindsight, this was a beautiful push on Bitcoin. Yeah, this inverse head and shoulders, liquidity grab down into $50, and just a beautiful push up. An absolutely incredible push. Broke back above 65, held 65 as support, and keeps breaking higher. You'll probably see something like this. The Bitcoin is on an absolute beautiful run, which is what we were looking at in the community. We were looking at Link for some breakout buys. Trying to get in there, trying to. We've got a nice big trend line coming down here, accumulating around this major support, around $10 as well. Trying to get a pretty decent breakout on Link as well. 80% into the highs, which is pretty incredible. To see it come back up into these regions would be huge. Would be absolutely huge. Yeah, they are. Yeah, gold having a really nice dip down. You come down, you've grabbed them lows now, so this would be the area I'd want to see being held as support for some potential continuation buys. Maybe back above this area. Copper, I do need to see the hourly fake out before we can sell it. Let's see in 12 minutes. How's the 4 hour looking? Yeah, 4 hours looking good. 30 minute, yeah, still need a little bit more. A little bit more. I am very skeptical of big ranges today. We do have some huge news today, starting at 12 o'clock London time, which is a good time actually. 12:15 to 12:30 London time. We have very, very big news.
I want to run now with NAS because I think it'll take that all-time high out.
Yeah,
today.
So. Well, the trade's pulling back up now. See? Where was my position from before?
I was the liquidity.
TP1 hit.
TP1.
Yeah, decent sell off and everything now, which is good. Still want to see that copper actually have a nice breakout. Fun. Yeah, I don't want to get stuck in something where you just you do this, and then use is when you see the real big push down. This is kind of what you did yesterday on gold. The buys I took yesterday on gold on the funded account were here. somewhere around there. Like about 33 tick play or something. Grabbed the lows, broke back above, closed bullish. Really nice push. I think I got off to 15 now. Where are we? Yeah, 15. Grabbed the lows. I'm trying to get some runners much higher as well. Then came all the way back down, re-grabbed the lows again, held the support, and then had the real push. Which unfortunately I didn't get the real big push.
The real.
The real push.
Reals.
And this was a really good push. Look at that. Even on the 15, this was actually beautiful. Came down, grabbed the lows, could have taken the flip, risk off that low. Just up into that resistance, 52 ticks. If you got some runners, you know, 100, huge. I had to start staying up later.
Very nice, very good.
Time it break even then ran. Yeah, it was looking nice on this hour. Once this grabbed the lows and closed bullish, that's where I took the break even on this hour at 12, and then that's when I decided to call it a day. Took the break even on the flip of that. Hit around like, I think I hit like maybe 22, and I was trying to hold it for a much bigger play. And then came down, got me break even, had the real big push. So when I woke up and seen that, I was like, oh man, I knew that was coming in. I knew that push was coming. Sammy living his best life right now. Fast asleep on the couch. Must be nice. Oh, he didn't like that. He doesn't like his picture taken. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning, man. Good morning. Yeah, due to size, yeah. Had to do a drawdown, nice. Oh, and then I got you, yeah, typical. Yeah, then ran like absolutely insane. But I look at natural gas now. I have looked at natural gas before. It's super inconsistent. Sometimes it does have good moves. It's kind of like oil. It can also be super inconsistent. I think it's very fundamentally driven. Which, speaking of which, what did oil do yesterday? Yeah, I think we said oil yesterday. Come up and fulfill the highs of this range. Grab the highs, go all the way back down to the lows and create some big range. But no, natural gas I have traded before. I do not like it, unfortunately. Even though you look back, I had some really nice moves. It can be very inconsistent and choppy before the moves do come in. You know, in hindsight, it looks like it moves really well. But in real time, when you're watching like these moves, you know, you're grabbing lows, you're closing bullish, you're grabbing highs, doji, rip down, then rip straight back up. It's like, no, it's a very strange one to trade. It's just very stressful, which I don't think trading needs to be. I think there's much easier instruments to trade. That's just for me personally, anyway. Where's my chart gone? This is the gold chart. Let's see, is gold finding some support? No, still closing. It's quite an aggressive push down. Still though, I will not be shorting this. I have to probably wait for the 8 AM candle to maybe close with like a doji candle or something. Copper unfortunately isn't going to break out here, but let's see. We've got 6 minutes. We've got 6 minutes. To a sneaky sell, 8.5% on gold on the 1 minute. The 1 minute scalp there, good man. I took that on the 15 hour. Sorry, man.
That's what I like to see. Scalping in the 1
Scalping
minute.
in 1 minute. 1 minute
Go on, lad.
scalps with Allard.
I just have my entries on the 1 minute.
Let's see. My trade yesterday, man, was like here, somewhere around there. I took about 33 of it. Once you grab the lows and held, I didn't manage to watch this, but as soon as I saw this close, and copper was also having a crazy rip, I was like, gold could easily follow suit. So I took this trade as you were grabbing the lows and this candle closed bullish, as well as the same time, copper was absolutely booming. I was like, I don't know if there is that correlation there, but if copper's having this rip with clear targets, I was like, gold could easily do the same. And then my trail stops got out for about 33. Took it on a combine, which took me back to break even on the day, and also on a funded account as well, but not on personal, unfortunately. But it was mainly off the off the copper rip. But I only took it once you actually grabbed the lows and started closing with the volume. Until you grab the lows, I wouldn't trade in here because you're trading in the middle of the range. But as soon as you know, like in this range yesterday, it's like you could just have an alert set down here and an alert above here. Once your alert goes off, cool, we're grabbing the lows. As soon as we close, fantastic. You even take buys from there and be trading that. Until your alert goes off, you wait for it to come up and grab the highs or lows, and then you take the trade. I just happened to be back on the charts because I was going to actually wait for the hourly close, but then I got back making a reel or something and then saw this. And as soon as I saw this, aggressively break the lows, grab the lows and close bullish, I was like, fantastic. Start buying from there. It was a really, really nice push. A really nice push. I got about 330 on the funded with one contract. Kind of similar thing to what gold's doing right now, actually, on the 5 minute. See how this hourly's going to close here. I would like to see price get back above here. Let me just grab a drink, guys, and we'll see this hourly close. Wait 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Morning.
Ethereum is having a nice move up. Really, let's have a look. We can have a look, man. Let's have a look. I really want to see this. I really want to see this copper close, so we can try and get a trade on copper. I'm not going to give it just yet. I'm not going to get chopped up in the range, but I do really like these sells. Go on, man, you're all good.
I'll be back and I've got to do the bins. The missus are doing it in a half.
Oh, good man.
Fuck.
1 minute to this hourly close. Gold will be closing a bit too bearish for us to want to trade the next hour, unfortunately. All I want to see is gold kind of do what we're doing now, but grab some lows and actually close doji. Close holding some decent support. And then towards 9 to 10 a.m. you may actually get some decent gold buys. And copper as well. I really just want to see, a break below here. Because this range from here to here is very, very nice. This is a 70 plus tick range. I think it's going to be worth waiting. Because there's also nothing to say we can't grab these highs here, grab these highs, and then get back below and then get the shorts. Which if we do, if we do grab these highs and close back below, I'll take shorts from here. And then I'll get an even much bigger play. Which could we buy up into that? Not really, not yet. There's not too much really happening. Ethereum, let's have a look. When was that? May, I do not remember that. Let's have a look. Accumulating quite a lot. Yeah, Ethereum does still have some nice room. Some very nice room. We got a bit of a.
I think I'm gonna be taking it to break even, yeah.
Well, you back in Nasdaq?
Yeah, sells.
Sounds nice.
There's loads. I'll send it to. Oh, hello.
On copper, it cuts it out already. On copper, it cuts it out, does it? Oh wait, that's not copper. That's Nasdaq. Yeah, I can. It's only because I'm on my laptop setup today, man. But I'm gonna have my home setup back, my proper setup back down here soon. That should be a bit better. It's only when it's when I switch between the two, it kind of goes a bit funny. I'll have my proper setup in this new place very soon. Very soon. Took a sneaky buy on gold off the trendline bounce. Tight stop. Nice, man. Very nice. So let's have a look at these hourly closes. So let's have a look at gold. Gold. Yeah, I personally want to see gold. I mean, this hourly's closed pretty bearish. So do I want to be trading against this bearish close? Not really. It wouldn't surprise me if this next hour does what I just said, where you come down, re-grab the lows, and then hold above. And then, you know, 10 to 11 a.m. Then you may see them continuation buys on gold. And for copper, the nice thing is we picked this support level very well. We have sells below this level. You couldn't break below, you grab the lows, no bottom wick, and you're having this instant reaction back higher. There's no bottom wick on this current hourly. If you re-break these lows, which is where my alert's going to be set, you could see some sells on copper, or if you do get back above this high, I'll be watching for a liquidity grab around here to then see if we get this dip back lower. So we do have trades upcoming on copper today. Gold, I need to see the next hour at least. I think we're going to create a bigger range. We have very, very big news today. But yeah, Zoom guys, we shared some fantastic psychology lessons today. Personally, I am actually going to be closing the charts now, waiting for this next hourly close, and I'll update you guys then as well. It's only 8 a.m. London time, but there's nothing going to present itself in 8 to 9 a.m. So be okay with closing the charts, and I'll update you guys in Discord closer to that 9 a.m. candle. But great session today. We shared a lot of value. Added the short there. Nice short, man. Very nice. And I'll talk to you all in Discord soon. We'll be active for the rest of the session in Discord. I talk to you guys soon. Cheers, guys. You too, man. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye. All right, YouTube fam, I'm going to wrap up there. Shared a lot of wisdom today, which I'll break down in some sort of reels at some point. But yeah, great session today. I appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. Shared a lot of value. You guys now know my game plan for the rest of the day on gold and copper. I think you're going to get some fantastic trades today. But I think you want to be waiting closer till that 9 to 10 to 11 a.m. London time, if not New York session, because you do have very, very big news today. But I appreciate you guys taking time to tune in. If you guys did enjoy the stream, remember drop a little like. I'll be live again, exact same tomorrow, exact same time tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Trade safe, don't force the news, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.